It's the Corona Fiji Pro presented by Bonsoy. Opening round for the men, heat number 4. John Florence on the water, along with Kanoa Igarashi and the Fijian wildcard Tevita Gukilau as the #1 seed as we look forward to the Lexus WSL Final. So entering into this heat, securing his spot, and now here goes John up and riding. Finds a barrel as always, tucks through that section though, but we've seen these barrels, Rich, run away all morning.
It's around the point. It can get a little slopey. As we see live action here of Kanoa, we'll get back to the point.
Yeah, Kanoa Igarashi looking to skip through sections right now. Got a first turn, but the lack of connectivity there is going to kind of oppress the score just a bit. But like you said, when you illustrated this entire reef pass,
there are subtle differences between every single swell line that comes through. And each one of our competitors out here is a waterman, you know, that they have such good wave knowledge and they can pick the right ones.
Tevita Gukilau, our Fijian wild card. A couple of snaps there, hanging on through here. Local knowledge. This is third time as a wild card at the Fiji Pro. He's won 3 times. Just a show of local talent. John Florence finds a barrel. He's going to have to fight for an exit there. Oh my goodness, John.
Oh my goodness.
Talk about a magician. Kanoa Igarashi looking back going, what just happened?
Let's have a look from the channel. So get straight on that pig dog section and driving through. He was on the foam ball for a minute there. Comes through this second section, way back in the barrel, and just finds that little, what we call the doggy door.
And here goes John Florence in the lead in this opening round, heat number 4. Florence screaming down the line, picking a section. Comes to the foam with a slash off the top, stands up on the inside. One more time for the 2-time world champ. Has to hold on the convergence of whitewaters. And John finishes that off, so he's going to add to his scoreline, Girl. This is the backup wave. This came in at 4.33, Rich.
Oh, look good off the takeoff. Stretches down the line here. And these ones that grow and hit that inside section of the reef, unfortunately, this one was just a little foamy, but John gets a nice slash off the top, keeps the momentum down the line, and more of a critical turn to finish off, and he was able to handle it. So that's a make. So we see a lot of sets moving down the line, but perhaps pushing just a little wide. Here we go. Kanoa maybe having a look.
All right, uses priority on this one and drops down to the bottom as it steepens up. Snap off the top, remember.
Gets the barrel. That would have been heartbreaking for Kanoa when he was paddling out to see John, because that was Kanoa's wave.
Yeah.
You see the replay here. So Kanoa gets this little section here, beautiful turn, but that's it. And then the wave.
8.67, John right behind him in a barrel, multiple sections. John Florence comes through once again, clears the whitewater onto more open face and more opportunity for John having a heyday here in the opening round at Cloudbreak. John Florence likely going to better his scoreline with that effort.
Flattens out, he turned around and he watched John pull into this ride here. Nice big open barrel, sectiony, but John navigates through that one with ease and comes round, gets a big carving turn on the backhand again. So just management at this point in the wave. He just wants to finish it. And this is going to put John way out in front.
Another view from the water here, and you can see how he's able to change his line on the backhand there. And just great surfing. I mean, we're halfway through this opening round, and it looks like from what I've seen is John Florence is currently the guy to beat.
Yeah, absolutely. He's looking just really in sync and alleviate that pressure valve. Here we go.
Tevita. And Veets finds a barrel. Nice little section there for Tevita Gukilau, our Fijian local here. So that's going to be his second wave in his scoreline. He's comboed out of the lead, however, because the score for John Florence just dropped on that last wave. Best of the heat, best of the day is 7.4.
When you think about these waves, but here's a good wave for Veets here. Just gets a little tube time, gets some nice vision. A smaller wave, but hitting the reef nicely. So that'll feel good for him, just to get that ride, get a nice tube ride. Here we go, Kanoa.
And Kanoa The nice performance on this wave. He's going to find a little pocket there before jumping off, but Kanoa also in a two-wave combination. So it will be Tevita and Kanoa. We're going to see them in the elimination round. John Florence comes out swinging in the opening round, takes a big, easy win, and John Florence on to the round of 16.
Yeah, and a real message to the rest of the field. John Florence pretty easily getting through that one. Some great surfing. He looks on, and he will be dangerous in this event.
John yanks on the rail, over the foam ball, bucks through there, and he's going to take the lead.
I think the mindset and the confidence for me ebbs and flows. Last year, I struggled with it.
John Florence comboed.
Oh my God, inside I was like screaming, just tearing down the scaffolding.
I think last year was perfect for this year because it was kind of irritating for him finishing 8th. He was pissed and he obviously wanted to compete for the world title.
Another magic trick. And John, I think you can just come in, Wall standing up and he just blows the tail right through it.
That's a perfect 10 for John Florence.
I think if I were to win another world title at this stage of my career, it will definitely be different. I just feel like I have a little bit of unfinished business.
John Florence, for this first appearance in the Lexus WSL Finals, will be wearing yellow. John Florence, you are the #1 seed.
Number 8.67, John right behind him in a barrel of multiple sections. John Florence comes through once again, clears the whitewater onto more open face and more opportunity for John having a heyday here in the opening round at Cloudbreak. John Florence likely going to better his scoreline with that effort. 3 times, just a show of local talent. John Florence finds the barrel. He's going to have to fight for an exit there. Oh my goodness, John.
Oh my goodness.
Talk about a magician. Kanoa Igarashi looking back and going, what just happened?
Florence is with AJ.
Yeah, John just debriefing a heat win here at Cloudbreak. You came into this event with not a lot of pressure on you, but certainly surfed like you were having some fun.
Yeah, it's definitely fun. We haven't had waves last week, so it's nice to have waves, but it is tricky out there right now. It's the high tide and there's a lot of water moving. And yeah, I kind of went out there thinking I was going to do turns, and then I ended up getting barreled. So yeah, I guess it was good I adapted.
Always a nice change of pace when you get a barrel unexpectedly. One of the things now, congrats. That yellow jersey going to stay on, cutting into the final 5, taking in the #1 seed. What does that mean to you going to Trestles?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel super good about that. And like the plan from the beginning of the year is try to be at lowers than the #1 seed. And so to have it this early on and just be able to enjoy this event now and kind of start thinking about lowers is pretty cool.
Congratulations.
Thank you.